And to talk more about that visit, I'm joined by my colleague Akshay Dongre. He's joining us from Singapore. Good to see you, Akshay. Both countries have elevated their relationship to a comprehensive strategic partnership. What does that entail?
Well, that means that the friendship that has been there, the trade, the defense cooperation, the trade ties, and the kind of development that has been taking place between the two countries is being taken to a next level, which means that the strategic interest of both the countries will also be catered to by each other. In fact, Singapore and India both have maintained long-term relations, not just in cultural aspect, but also in terms of education, connectivity, digitization. There is telecom sector that has been witnessing joint collaboration between the two countries. There are long-standing defense ties between the two countries as well. Now we are looking at a new arena, that is a semiconductor, where exponential growth is expected as far as India's market is concerned, and that is what we are seeing. Because these issues and these aspects of economy are not just related to trade or to the economic growth, but they're also related to the national interest as well. A country that is able to manufacture or handle the business of semiconductors is going to be the country that is going to survive as far as the kind of global crisis that we are seeing across the world. In fact, the world was time and again threatened by crisis of shortage of semiconductor chips that not only can impact high tech areas, but from smallest parts of our life and aspects of our life, semiconductor technology is quite crucial. And the two countries are going to take decisions with each other in terms of trade that also ensures a strategic strengthening of each other. So that is the strategic comprehensive partnership that the two leaders have been talking about. The countries are quite serious as far as the implementation of these MOUs are concerned. That is why a lot of mechanisms have been made by the country. Even before the visit of the Prime Minister in August, we have seen that 4 senior ministers, including the Minister of Finance, External Affairs Minister, the Minister of Commerce, and Minister of Railways and Information and Broadcasting, were here in Singapore. They interacted with 6 senior ministers of Singapore, and this mechanism has been set up to ensure that the kind of decisions that are being taken by the two leaderships is also implemented on the ground in a time-bound manner. So there we are seeing a lot of not just promises that are being made, but the implementation of these projects that are getting started by the two countries. Back to you, Amritpal.
Trade, investment, collaboration, cooperation in fintech, in semiconductors, etc. But a strategic partnership also has a component of defense collaboration. Was maritime collaboration discussed?
Well, absolutely. Maritime collaboration is one of the aspects where Singapore excels. In fact, in the ASEAN region, Singapore is one of the most important port city. It is in terms of trade. We have talked about how in the ASEAN region, Singapore is the largest trade partner of India. In terms of global trade partners, Singapore ranks at 6th position, despite a much lesser geographical area. Still, Singapore has been able to excel as far as being an excellent trade partner to the country. And it is not just a trade in aspect of semiconductors and connectivity that we are talking about, but also defense. The defense ties between the two countries is also strong. The two countries have been regularly holding several exercises in terms of ensuring each other's national security as well. So when we talk about strategic defense, a maritime arena is one where both India and Singapore can jointly collaborate, with Singapore being a major maritime port as well as a maritime power in the ASEAN region, and India being a maritime power in the Indian Ocean region, where both of the countries face similar kind of challenges and have similar kind of opportunities when it comes to the maritime borders.
Okay. And how's the weather there?
Well, the weather has been more or less like the northern parts of the country. It has been quite humid, but yes, the kind of rousing welcome that Prime Minister received has certainly taken the temperature a few Celsius up, it seems.
All right. I'll let you go and enjoy the weather. Thank you, Akshay, for joining us.